good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us this evening. If everyone could take a minute to mute their mics, that would be wonderful. I know that we're doing it on our end as well, but just to double check, sometimes it doesn't work for everyone. So if everyone can just check, that would be great. And with that, Dora, are you ready?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Tonight's meditation comes from Joseph Goldstein. And Joseph Goldstein is an author, teacher. He's actually the co-founder of the Insight Meditation Society with Jack Kornfield and Sharon Salzberg. And I recently came across this meditation, and I think it's very applicable to our times. So we're living in challenging times on so many levels. There's so many different kinds of suffering in the world. The question is, how can we hold all this, especially given the immediacy and intensity of the media these days? It's so easy to get overloaded with the never-ending flood of information. Is there some balanced way to both be open to it all, to feel responsive to it without getting overwhelmed and without withdrawing from it? Compassion, and tonight's meditation is called Balanced Compassion. Compassion allows us to meet the difficulties in the world and in our lives, but sometimes our hearts can be overwhelmed without the balancing factor of equanimity. Equanimity has that quality of non-reactive spaciousness that allows us to clearly see what's happening. Equanimity allows us to respond to the situation in the most helpful and skillful way. So let's get started with this meditation on compassion and equanimity. Let's begin by settling into a comfortable posture, straight enough so we can breathe fully and deeply, but still be comfortable. You can place your hands in your lap and gently close your eyes. You can always lie down or stand, or really whatever works best for you. We'll begin this meditation like we always do with the ring of the chime, and end the meditation with the ring of the chime. Let the mind and body be relaxed and alert. Be aware of your body just sitting or standing or lying down. Begin to be aware of the body and your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. We might now focus on the breath at the heart center, as if you are breathing in and out of the center of your chest. Breathing very gently there with a warm and caring feeling. Now begin to think of a situation in your life that is difficult in some way. It might involve someone you know well. It might involve someone you've passed by in the grocery store or on your way to work or just anywhere. It might be a difficult political, economic, or environmental situation that's happening in the world. It should be something for which you can easily generate compassionate feelings. So bring this difficult situation to mind and let yourself come close to it. Come into contact with it, generating passionate feelings or caring feelings for this situation or person. You might want to use some phrases that might express this movement of the heart, some phrases that have meaning for you, that have some value for you. I'll offer some suggestions, but you can also find your own phrases if that feels better to you. May you be at ease. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be free from suffering. Hold this situation or this person in a field of these compassionate wishes, focusing on sending compassion, focusing on the meaning of these phrases. May you be at ease. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be free from suffering. Now relax the body from any unnecessary contraction or tension. Reconnect with the intention of compassion using the phrases. May you be at ease. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be free from suffering. Notice the feelings of care and compassion out of which the words come, that motive behind the words of caring, of the desire to help or for the suffering to end. If you notice any sense of withdrawal or overwhelm or pulling back, we can bring the intention to balance the compassion with equanimity, remembering that we don't control all the circumstances of this situation. These circumstances often are not up to us. We can sit back hoping, breathing in and breathing out. If it's helpful, you can take a few moments to use a phrase that expresses equanimity. For example, may I accept all things just as they are? May I accept all things just as they are? Just breathing, relaxing, and holding the entire situation with spaciousness and discernment. And as we come back into balance, we can reconnect with the situation using the compassion phrase, may this suffering come to an end. When the mind wanders, come back to the phrase, connecting with the meaning of the words, the meaning of the wish to be free of suffering. May you be at ease. May you be free of suffering. With each phrase, you are expressing a movement of the heart. And imagine you are saying these phrases to the person or the situation directly. May you be at ease. May you be at peace. May this suffering come to an end. Or perhaps, how can I help in this situation? Connect the meaning of each phrase with the person or situation holding the image or the feeling of them in your mind. Don't struggle with the phrases. Let each one float up naturally and notice the feeling or the space in yourself that is wishing for this suffering to come to an end. Notice the heart opening space of compassion and care. Relax into the feeling of the breath at the heart center. And now extend this wish to be free of suffering to everyone, toward all beings. May all beings everywhere be at ease. May all beings everywhere be at peace. May all beings everywhere be free of suffering. May all beings everywhere be at ease. May all beings everywhere be at peace. May all beings everywhere be free of suffering. Our aim is to develop this capacity to meet the suffering we see in the world with balance and with connectedness and with a greater ease where we don't get so tight or contracted or stressed in the face of these very real challenges. I hope you can feel the difference between responsiveness and reactivity after strengthening these qualities through your meditation. So when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and begin to reconnect with the world around you. And I'd like to end, because we're almost in the middle of summer, not quite, with this poem by Mary Oliver called The Summer Day. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean, the one who has flung herself out of the grass, the one who is eating sugar out of my hand, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I've been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last, and too soon? tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope this meditation brings you peace and calm during this turbulent time.